Hello. It's Tyler Hercula. Obviously. Alright, let's get into this. I'm about to do a little review on Angela's Ashes. Alright, we got an intro. It's Angela's Ashes by Frank McCourt. It's a memoir. Frank was a child at this point in his life. Alright. Summary. After moving from America to Ireland, life went kind of down the drain. They lived in poverty his whole childhood. His father was a drunk, his mother couldn't stop having children, and all of his brothers were just not for him. He didn't really have any friends very much. He was just kind of a down, lonely person. But it did mature him very much, and he was more of a parent to his own parents than they were to him and his family. I have an opinion on Malachi. Malachi is Frank's father. Don't get him confused between Malachi Jr., his brother. Okay, Malachi. He's a true Irishman of the day. A drunk. Just likes to drink that alcohol. Likes to spend all of his money on the alcohol. But there's one problem. He's got a family to take care of. Like, seriously, dude, a family. Shouldn't you be taking care of your family with that job? But no, you can't even hold a job because you're hungover. You can't even go into work. You can't even give Frank when he asked you for the money to feed his baby brother. To give him clothes, firewood, some more shelter, I don't know, food. This guy is pretty pathetic. And even though Frank has a great relationship with his dad and whatnot, and he still loves his dad, I just don't understand why someone could be like that. And I know he's got a very bad addiction problem, but it's just pathetic. Okay, there's a lot of satire in this book. Lots of humor. Lots of good things to break up this dark, sad book. Like when his dad has a wanted poster and he's got money on his head. Frank's like, well, who would want to have my dad's head? He's thin in hair and has no teeth. It's kind of ugly. Kind of funny. Or when his dad says, you should die for Ireland, after he comes home drunk. And then a priest says, you should die for the father. Frank's like, well, I guess no one wants us to live. Or right out the gate go, in the beginning of the book, there's a quote from him. When I look back on my childhood, I wonder how I even survived it all. It was, of course, a miserable childhood. A happy one is not hardly worth it. Worse yet, it was a miserable Irish childhood. And to make it even better, it was a miserable Irish Catholic childhood. So as you can see, he uses a little bit of humor in there to break up some dark times and stressful parts of the book. He also has a little bit more of a childish narrated writing style, which is nice because he's not all serious all the time, and that just makes it a little bit better and a little bit more understandable. Thanks.